This segment of the news is brought to you by Desert View Hospital, providing emergency medical care around the clock at 360 South Lola Lane. Learn more at desertviewhospital.com. Physicians are not employees or agents of this hospital. News is also brought to you by Smitty's Cards and Coins. Would you like to know what your collectibles are worth? Come by 2281 Postal Road, Unit 4, across from the post office.
Welcome back to News 46. A defense contractor is saying the White House is slowing down business. Angela Miles reports on that and more in today's Business First Brief.
Topping our news, the White House administration and Congress are both blamed for slower business at General Dynamics. The big defense contractor is calling out the president's team for failing to appoint people to work at the Pentagon and to lawmakers for failing to pass a federal budget. Revenue at General Dynamics did, however, rise to $8.2 billion on higher sales from its combat tank unit. The SEC is asking lots of questions at GE. The stock traded down to the $15 level during the trading session. Securities regulators are looking into a massive $10 billion insurance loss executives recorded at GE. On Wednesday, GE posted a miss on earnings. Meg Whitman is winding down as CEO of Hewlett-Packard. She's moving on to become the Chief Executive Officer of New TV on March 1st. New TV is a mobile media startup firm.
Thanks, Angela. President Donald Trump is proposing giving 1.8 million young undocumented immigrants a pathway to citizenship in exchange for $25 billion to build his border wall, and also has asked for other strict immigration cuts. Trump said he is looking into a way to increase eligibility not just for the DACA recipients, but also a larger portion of the population, which would increase the numbers to 1.8 million people. The White House official has also said that compromise is possible and there might be an ability to get the 50 votes needed in Congress. Oprah Winfrey now says she has no desire to make a run for president. The TV host and actress was being urged by the public and after her inspiring speech addressing sexism and racism during the Golden Globes back on January 18th. The 63-year-old said in an interview today that she has decided against moving forward with a political career because she says it's just not for her. Now let's find out what's happening here in our Silver State.
Nevada's multi-million-dollar marijuana industry is still a cash-only business, which has prompted attorney generals from all over the country to pressure Congress to change the federal law that still classifies marijuana as illegal. The letter to lawmakers sent recently from 19 states are asking that Congress pass the Safe Banking Act, allowing the marijuana industry to be able to use banks for the billions of dollars in sales across the nation, which are expected to surpass $20 billion by 2020. Nevada did not join in urging the lawmakers to act on behalf of the voters who here in our state voted yes for medical and recreational marijuana use. Nevada Attorney General Adam Laxalt says that he thinks it is too soon to pressure Congress to change the law at this point. Business owners say because the federal government still sees pot is illegal, they are not allowed to use banks, which means that all transactions, including payroll, sales, and taxes, are done with cash. The state of Nevada Department of Health and Human Services announced 142 community-based living arrangement homes have been inspected since the morning of January 18th, and the welfare and safety of every client has been confirmed. The Division of Public and Behavioral Health immediately launched their investigations after the Legislative Council Bureau's Audit Subcommittee released their finding on the homes on Wednesday, January 17th, stating that they were substandard. The Bureau of Health Care Quality and Compliance did put several providers on a 10-day and 30-day corrective action plan. The first assessment of labor market conditions shows that 2017 was a solid year throughout the Silver State, running out on our 7th year of economic recovery. For the entire year, jobs were up in each of the state's 3 metro areas. In fact, job levels in both Las Vegas and Reno stood at a record high in December. Each of the state's 17 counties registered declines in the unemployment rate during the year relative to 2016. Initial claims for unemployment insurance are also trending down. Looking forward, our expectations are for continued improvement in the labor market conditions through 2018. Statewide, we are looking for jobs to increase by around 40,000 over the course of the year, enough to put further slight downward pressure on jobless rates throughout Nevada. The Nevada Division of Environmental Protection's recycling program has $50,000 in grant funding available for projects to increase recycling, public awareness of importance of conserving natural resources, and for the reduction, reuse, and recycling of solid waste. The program encourages action-oriented projects rather than projects oriented towards research and development. The funding comes from the Solid Waste Management account, which receives $1 per retail tire sold here in Nevada. You can find out more by going to the Nevada Division of Environmental Protection's website. Death Valley National Park is seeking public input into its design plans for exhibits at Scotty's Castle's Visitor Center. The public is invited to provide comments on exhibit proposals at the Furnace Creek Visitor Center at 2 p.m. on Wednesday, January 31st. Scotty's Castle was extensively damaged by a flash flood on October 18th of 2015. Over 3 inches of rain fell in 5 hours, causing catastrophic flooding that damaged or destroyed historic buildings and other features, roads, walkways, and utilities. The Historic District, the National Park Service, is working with multiple contractors in repairing the damage and anticipates reopening to the public in early 2020. To learn more, find them on the web at nps.gov. I'm Deanna O'Donnell. That's your news across Nevada.
Thanks, Deanna, and don't grab that remote. Right after this break, we're highlighting the latest recipient of our local Act of Kindness Award.